It's 2 a.m. Your body is exhausted, heavy with the weight of the day. But inside your head, a marathon is running. You're replaying a conversation from 3 years ago. You're rehearsing an argument that hasn't happened yet. You're worrying about a bill, a health scare, or a choice you made yesterday. Your mind is like a frantic monkey, swinging from branch to branch, never resting, never still. In Buddhist terms, this is the classic monkey mind, or kapasita, a restless chattering described by the Buddha himself as hard to tame, like a monkey leaping through the forest canopy. We've all been there. This is what we call the monkey mind. It feels like a prison, but it doesn't have to be. For thousands of years, Buddhist practitioners, from ancient monks in the forests of India to modern meditators worldwide, have used specific, practical tools to quiet this noise. Not by fighting the thoughts, but by changing how we relate to them. Today, we are going to explore 7 timeless techniques to help you step out of the storm and into the calm. Introduction to the path. Anxiety is often just the mind trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist in the present moment. We think that if we worry enough, we can control the future. But the only thing we control is our response to right now. These 7 techniques are not about becoming perfect or stopping your thoughts entirely. That is impossible, as the Buddha taught that the untrained mind naturally produces a flood of thoughts. It is about finding a center of peace within the chaos, drawing from core insights like the 3 marks of existence and the Noble Eightfold Path. Let's begin. Technique 1, the second arrow. What it is. In life, we are often struck by 2 arrows. The first arrow is the actual event, the painful thing that happens. A breakup, a mistake at work, or physical pain. We cannot always avoid it. But the second arrow is the one we shoot into ourselves. It is our reaction, the "why did this happen?" the "I'm so stupid," the "everything is ruined." This parable comes directly from the Buddha's Salatha Sutta, illustrating how wise people endure pain without self-inflicted suffering. Real-life example. You're stuck in heavy traffic and going to be late. The traffic is the first arrow. It's unpleasant, but it's just a fact. The second arrow is gripping the wheel, panicking, and thinking your life is falling apart, catastrophizing a delay into total failure. Actionable step. When anxiety rises, ask yourself, am I feeling the first arrow, or am I shooting the second? Acknowledge the reality without judgment and choose not to add extra suffering. Pause, breathe, and label it. This is just the first arrow. Technique 2, Sati, mindfulness. What it is. Sati means mindfulness, but more deeply, it means remembering to stay present, as outlined in the Satipatthana Sutta, the Buddha's foundational discourse on establishing awareness. Overthinking lives in the past or future. Mindfulness brings you back to now, anchoring you in the body's direct experience. Real-life example. You're washing dishes, but your mind is stuck in tomorrow's meeting. You're not really living your life in that moment. You're lost in mental projections, missing the warm water and soap suds right under your hands. Actionable step. Use your senses as anchors. Notice what you can smell, taste, and feel. The texture of your clothes against your skin. The air on your skin. The weight of your body grounded in the chair or floor. Bring your mind back to where your body already is. Repeat, now, silently if the mind wanders. Technique 3. Anicca, Impermanence. What it is. Everything changes. Nothing is permanent, not even your thoughts or emotions. Anxiety feels solid, but it is always shifting. Anicca, one of the 3 marks of existence taught by the Buddha, reminds us that all conditioned phenomena arise, peak, and dissolve, like waves on the ocean. Real-life example. Think about something that made you anxious a year ago. That feeling didn't last. It faded, just as today's worries will tomorrow, proving the truth of impermanence in your own life. Actionable step. When anxiety appears, remind yourself, this too is Anicca. This is temporary. Let the thought pass like a cloud moving through the sky, or visualize it dissolving like mist in the morning sun. Technique 4. Non-attachment to thoughts. What it is. You're not your thoughts. A thought saying, "I'm a failure," does not make it true. Thoughts simply arise and pass, as the Buddha described in teachings on the mind's empty, luminous nature. Clinging, upadana, to them creates suffering. Non-attachment brings freedom. Real-life example. Imagine sitting by a river. Your thoughts are like leaves floating by. You don't need to jump in and grab them, inspect them, or let them drag you downstream. Actionable step. Change your language. Instead of saying, "I am worried," say, "I'm having a thought about worry. It's just passing through." This creates space between you and the thought, like stepping back from a painting, see the whole canvas. Technique 5. The middle way. What it is. Balance. Not too tight, not too loose. Overthinking often comes from trying too hard to control everything. The middle way, the Buddha's core teaching after his enlightenment under the Bodhi tree, avoids extremes of indulgence and asceticism, applying here to mental effort. Real-life example. When you try too hard to fall asleep, you stay awake. That is too much effort, pushing the mind into tension instead of gentle release. Actionable step. Soften your body. Relax your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Ease your face. Scan from head to toes, releasing tightness. When the body softens, the mind follows, embodying the middle way in real time. Technique 6. Dukkha, accepting the friction. What it is. Life includes discomfort. Not everything will feel right all the time. Overthinking often comes from resisting this truth. Dukkha, the first noble truth, acknowledges unsatisfactoriness as inherent in samsara, cyclic existence. But acceptance, equanimity, turns friction into wisdom. Real-life example. You feel anxious, then think, "I shouldn't feel this way." That resistance makes it worse, amplifying the dukkha like fuel on fire. Actionable step. Accept the feeling. Say, "It's okay to feel this right now. This is dukkha arising." When you stop fighting it, the intensity begins to fade, revealing space beneath the discomfort. Technique 7. Right effort. What it is. Not every thought deserves your attention. Some thoughts are helpful. Others only drain your energy. Right effort, the 6th factor of the Noble Eightfold Path, involves cultivating wholesome states and abandoning unwholesome ones with skillful energy. Real-life example. Think of your mind as a garden. Some thoughts are weeds that choke growth. Some are flowers that nourish. What you focus on grows, as the Buddha likened attention to water shaping the mind's landscape. Actionable step. When a thought appears, ask, is this useful or wholesome right now? If not, let it go. Gently shift your attention elsewhere, like turning toward your breath or a kind intention. The closing, guided grounding practice. Now, sit comfortably. Take a deep breath in through your nose, hold for a gentle count of 4, and slowly exhale through your mouth for a count of 6. Feel the weight of your body. You are supported. You are here. The past is a memory. The future is imagination. Only this breath is real. Repeat silently. My thoughts are many, but I am the sky. The clouds may pass, but I remain. In this moment, I choose calmness. I choose calmness, not because the world is quiet, but because I have found quiet within myself. Gently bring awareness back to your body. Move your fingers. Open your eyes. Take this peace with you. Remember, the monkey mind is just a visitor. You are the home. If this helped you today, please like this video and subscribe for Bodhi Ripple. Comment, I will overcome anxiety. May you be peaceful. May you be at ease.